On the south side of the Vrijthof Square, the oldest secular building of Maastricht is located. It is at least 7 centuries old, and it is known by the name of Spaans Gouvernement, Spanish Government. Nowadays, it houses a museum. Throughout the centuries, the building has gone through many changes. The most right section of the facade is the oldest. In this section, you can see 3 late Gothic round arch windows that date from the 16th century. The windows are decorated with the sculpted coat of arms of Charles V. The middle window shows the 2-headed Habsburg eagle, which bears the shared coat of arms of Habsburg and Castile. The other 2 windows are topped with a pillar of Hercules. The left pillar bears an imperial crown, and the right pillar a royal crown. These refer to the Habsburg emperorship and the Spanish kingship of Charles V. Across the pillars runs a banderole. The Roman text plus ultra is written on it, which means even further. Above the banderole, you can see the Austrian imperial crown. The decorations were installed in honor of the entry in state of Maastricht's sovereign, Charles V. For this occasion, the right part of the building was built up in 1520. The left part of the original half-timbered house was built up a century after. The city council wanted it done to prevent a fire hazard. The renovations are visible when looking at the windows. On the top left, the windows differ. They are in Renaissance style, with half-round frontons. In the 18th century, the building was converted once again, and this time into the private house of the military governor. The gate passage, which was situated on the site of the current entrance, had to disappear. The building was also equipped with more ground-floor windows. The building was extended on the left side, but this extension was replaced by the newly built Bank of the Netherlands in 1920. A striking feature of the building is its brown-red color. The building was probably first given this color directly after the building up in marl during the 17th century. The old color combination is still clearly visible at the back. The bricks have been colored with bog ore. This is a color pigment which was released during the extraction of marl, and ever since the Middle Ages, it has been used to embellish and protect buildings. It was also used for St. John's Church. The church tower is also made of marl, and it has the same brown-red color. To find out more about the history of the Spaans Gouvernement, we should go to the museum's courtyard. A 16th century triumphal arch that was built on the occasion of the second visit of Charles V is mounted to the back wall. The Emperor and Governess, Mary of Hungary, resided in the Spaans Gouvernement. Above the triumphal arch, both their portraits can be recognized. In the left medallion, Charles V is portrayed as a Roman emperor. In the right medallion, Mary of Hungary is portrayed according to court fashion of her time. In between the 2 portraits, above the center of the arch, hangs a small damaged portrait. Presumably, this represents Philip II, Charles's son. He visited Maastricht a few times as well. During the 1970s, the Spaans Gouvernement was converted and renovated once again. The facade and back wall have been restored to the state the building was in 1670. After this renovation, the Spaans Gouvernement has been turned into a museum. It is possible to visit period rooms with 17th and 18th century interiors. In addition, you can see Dutch painting from that period. Furthermore, the museum has a collection of Maastricht silverware on display.